down one time. Blessings. Hey guys. I'm gonna get paid, y'all. Just give me my move, la la la. I really like to party. I really like to. Hey. Welcome. Welcome. Blessings, Night Queen. Hello, everyone. Come on in. Hello. Tag your people. We're about to meditate. Tag your people, tag at least 5 people. Let's get into this meditation. Let me see if I can turn on this other light over here. I'm gonna get paid, y'all. Let's give me my move, la la la. Welcome. I gotta get from between these lights. Come on in. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Happy moon in Gemini. And there's a full moon coming up Saturday. And it will be in Leo. Yes. Full moon Saturday in Leo. Rich Rising, Nina. Sun salutations, Maxie. Blessings. Let me text these people, tell them to jump. Hold on, let me see if this is, hold on. Yes. Feeling like Jericho. No. Okay. So today is Tuesday. The sun is rising. It's a beautiful day. Welcome. We are in expectation of good things. You know, time is flying. We're already almost on the 3rd month of the year. I hope you are putting your priorities first, and your priorities being you. You're the first priority, okay? Secondly, I hope you're writing your goals down. It's important to write it down first, because writing things down is the first level of manifest. Well, it's like the 3rd level of manifesting, because first you have to produce it in your thoughts. Then you speak it. Then you write it. Then you work it. So I hope you are writing your goals down so you can focus on producing them. Once you write things down and then you start activating your reticular activating system, the world will start to conspire to help you make that thing happen. But you first have to be decided. You have to be decided about it, about getting it done. I got fur on me as per usual. You have to be certain about it. And writing things down helps you to get clear on your goals. Violet, blessings. All right. So I told you all to write it down with the last full moon. I did tell you all to do that. I'm telling you guys, Write it down, and if it's anything else that you really do, if there's anything else you do, something about pictures. There's something so powerful about pictures. Words are cool, but pictures, there's something so powerful about pictures. I've witnessed in my life. While I have had word affirmations sitting in front of me, right? I had it as my screensaver. I had it written on a board in my room. But once I put those words, I put pictures to those words, and I changed the words to pictures, to images, to visuals, it happened like this. Grateful Rise, nothing. It happened like this, okay? Just like that. So please, I urge you, get some photos and images to your manifestations. It happened like this. The only thing that you can actually do actual words with are numbers. You can write numbers down on your affirmation board or on your visual board. You can write numbers down. But as far as images and visuals are concerned, anything else, do not write. Produce an image for it. If you have a certain, like 100K, it's fine. You can write that 100K along with some money next to it. Get some images of money, but it is fine for you to write out 100K. However, if you're saying you want a car, a house, and a successful business or something like that, you need to get some images. A fit body, you need to get images representing that. Okay? You need to get some images. Go to Pinterest, go to Google. I need tissue, hold on. Go to Google, go to Pinterest. Get those images and make it your screensaver. Once I told y'all the story of how I got into this house. I told you. While it was, honestly, the process was a bit over a month. The process was a bit over a month for me. It happened so fast. Over a month. And boom. Thank you, Raya, for the badge. I really appreciate that. Over a month for me. And I feel like that's quick. Especially with being denied in the meantime. In the interim of the process, I was denied this house. But I didn't take no for an answer. I didn't take no for an answer. I kept going for it. So what happened is so my Feminine You Goddess Conference was on my images. I'm telling you all, get your images. Feminine You was on there. The house was on there. My factory for my Femagic products were on there. These were the things that were on my visual. It's still there, actually. I haven't even changed it yet. I need to refresh my visuals on my screensaver for my phone. But the house, so Feminine You, I said I'm going to tackle that in October. Like a week or two. No, not even a week or two. Like a week later. A week and some days later. Less than 2 weeks, but over a week. I started looking. Boom. The night I started looking for the house, I found a house that I wanted. Boom. I applied for it. 2 weeks later, I was denied. The process was going well. It's going really well. And then something happened to where I was denied. And then I said, I didn't take no for an answer. Viva! Hey, goddess. I didn't take no for an answer. So I said, hey, hold on. You're saying I don't have this evidence and those documents, but yes, I do. Give me a chance. I can prove this to you. So I presented the documents. So I was denied Like I said, I found it November 8th. I was denied November 26th. I was approved December 8th. It was the 8s for me. It was the number 8s for me. That's my lucky number. It was all the 8s. I should have known, even though on the 26th was the day that I got the denial letter. I should have known that I was still in alignment because of the 8. You know, even though it was in the form of 26, it was still an 8. I should have known. I got emotional for 1 second, but I kept my eyes on the prize. I didn't feel defeated because, again, I wasn't taking no for an answer. Because I want what I want, and I always get what I want, right? When I want what I want, I'm focused like a hawk on your little Pomeranian playing outside. Oh God, that was morbid. But anyway, so when I want what I want, I'm not gonna take no for an answer. So they denied me on the 26th. Exactly, 888. They denied me on the 26th. And I also know that I was going through something around that time. And I was like, when I was going through that, Nola wants, you get, Nola gets, period. Stephanie. So I was going through something around that time. Something happened, put it like that, in November, late November. Something popped up that threw me all the way off. All the way off. I'm talking about I had a depression of a day because I heard some news and it just threw me all the way off. It literally broke my heart, right? It was some situation with a friend, a close friend. So what happened? So I got thrown off emotionally. And in my mind, as I'm being thrown off emotionally, I'm knowing this is gonna mess with what you're manifesting over here. This vibration you got over here with this situation and your homegirl is gonna mess with what you got going on over here. Live, learn, and grow. Obviously, yes. It's gonna mess with what you got going. This over here is going to mess with your manifestation. Thank you, Queen Cash, for the badge. It's gonna mess with what you have over here. And I knew it as I'm like in sorrow and going through it. I'm like, damn, why you gotta be emotional right now? I'm literally talking to myself. I'm like, why you gotta be going through this right now? You know you're over here manifesting this house and you know this energy is not good for what you're manifesting. You know this is not good for what you're manifesting. And I'm like trying to pull it together like, damn, I know it's gonna mess up the flow. This is literally gonna put me steps back. Because while you might be maintaining positive energy for your manifestation, if something on the left impedes upon it because it has nothing to do with it, it does have something to do with it because it's you. You are the common denominator, so it will affect the overall picture. So I'm thinking, as I'm like in sorrow, I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, you can't be crying right now, girl. You can't be going through this right now. You're gonna mess up the flow. You are in the flow with this thing. Then boom, denial letter. And because I'm spiritually in tune, I'm like, I know what that was about. That was about me and my bad energy. That was about me and my low vibes. I know what that was about. Let me fix that. I can fix it. I can fix the things that I've messed up. And that's why it's so great. It's so empowering to take full accountability of everything that happens in your life. Because while I was not in control of what happened with the situation with the friend, right? I can easily blame it on her. I can be like, you know, it's because of her. She came and threw me off with this news and blah, blah, blah. I can easily become a victim. But no, I'm too powerful for that. You're too powerful for that, right? So I know that I'm accountable. I'm like, okay. I didn't have to respond in that way. I didn't have to get that emotional, but I did. I needed to for whatever reason. Okay, fine. Take accountability, take acceptance for it. Okay, now let's move forward. All right, you got the denial letter. Let's get straight into action. Got the denial letter one night. I opened the email late. So I was in bed and when I saw that. Got up the next morning, went straight to action. Went down to the office, visited them. Right? Didn't get to speak to who I needed to speak to, but they relayed a message and I got to actually speak to the broker. Later on that day, they actually called me, you know? So I appreciated them calling me and not looking at me like just another client, you know? So I told them, I do have some documents that I could provide for you, you know, opposed to the ones that you said you weren't working for you. So I got them documents, and that was the 26th. And then on the 8th of December, again, I told you I found the place on the 8th and applied for it November 8th. Got denied the 26th, December 8th. Well, here's another thing that I was doing. Along with the image that I had on my phone. Remember, I told you all, get that freaking image. Nothing has happened faster for me than having the image. This is the reason why. Remember when we were meditating in 2020 and we were doing manifesting money in 2020 and the focus was money? Remember that? Okay, for those of you who've been here for the longest, right, with me, since I started in 2020 doing this meditation. Having a physical visual of what you want is extremely powerful. You remember? Okay, good. And what's even more powerful is having the mental visual in meditation of what you want. This is the reason why when we were meditating, people were manifesting wealth. I was getting testimony and review after testimony and review because it was working. It's the image, it's the visual. So not only are you seeing the image and the visual on your phone as your screensaver, however, when you're doing the meditation too, and you produce that visual of what it looks like, then I tell you, right? Because the visual electrifies. It electrifies whatever you desire. But the emotions, I tell you to feel it, smell it, taste it, touch it. It's the feeling that magnetizes it. So we're taking it to yet another level when we're meditating. When we meditate and we see the visual and then we feel it, it's taking it to another level. So it's the visual and the feeling that will get you exactly what you desire. So today, if there's anything you do after this meditation, do it during this meditation. Leave and go get it during this meditation. Is get that visual of what you desire. I'm telling you. It's simple magic. It is simple magic. Why you guys really be sleeping on this shit that I tell you? I don't produce results in my life doing whatever. And let me tell you, I don't work hard. Okay? I don't work hard. Maybe that's why I'm not exactly on the billionaire level yet. Maybe if I put in a little bit more work, I will be on the billionaire level, right? But on this level where I'm not working hard, I produce big things. And it's because of these tools that I'm telling y'all about. They're simple tools. I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't listen. This is coming from a Libra woman. Libras don't like work. We don't like hard work. Okay? We don't like hard work. We like to gallivant in the beauty of life and, you know, enjoy the luxury and sweetness. But of course, I have a lot of Virgo in me. So when it's time to get work in, I do get that work in. I get it in. I gets it in, right? And that's one thing about Virgos. Okay, they will outwork anybody. A Virgo. Maybe Virgo and Capricorn might go neck and neck, but I say Virgo still wins. I say Virgo still wins. What do you all think? Between a Capricorn and a Virgo, I think Virgo still wins as far as like the hard workers of the zodiac. But anyway, these tools, the reason why I know they work is because I'm not putting in hard work. It's because I know I'm not putting in hard work. I know the only hard work I'm putting in is through the spiritual work that I'm doing. I'm not putting in physical hard work. I'm putting in spiritual hard work. That's why I know it works. I'm doing the meditations every day. I'm seeing the visual on my phone every day. I'm using the alpha vibration state to visualize what I desire every day upon waking up, upon going to sleep. And every time I opened that email, any email, it didn't have to be from those people. Anytime I opened Gmail itself, I would see the word approved, approved, approved. Every time I opened my Gmail. Didn't even have to be a letter coming from them because we were, communicating back and forth through Gmail. Didn't have to be an email coming from them. But anytime I opened any email, could have been my FICO score. Could have been any kind of email I was getting from anyone, right? I would see the word approved. And do you know, on December 8th, when I finally got that approval, it said, he said, blah, 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 and then wrote it big and bold. That was the only word that was in big and bold. Approved. Just as I imagined. Just as I imagined. So there were some practices, and like I said, and as the young lady who came on 2 weeks ago, Ashley, where she was telling you all how she got her apartment, and she was doing the excitement exercise that came from Moon Magic. All these tools are in my Moon Magic program. How she was getting excited with her son, I was doing a lot of that as well. I was in my car getting excited, looking crazy, by myself, obviously. But out of nowhere, I would get a surge every day. Every day I would get a surge, and I would also conjure surges of getting excited. Like, yes, oh my goodness. Yes, thank you, God. Thank you. Literally, acting a fool in my car. That's what I would do. So I've named a few tools for you all to implement. Which one resonated with you the most? Which one resonated with you the most? Out of all the tools I've stated today, I've stated several tools. Which one resonated with you the most? Go ahead. Post it in the comment section. I've named, let me see. I've named like 7 different tools already. I've named like 7, 8 different tools to visualize. Okay, so the visual, to get the image, to get the visual. The feeling and excitement, yes, very good. The excitement, very good. Getting excited and thanking God in advance, yes. The visualization, meditation, and excitement. The mental images combined with excitement, very good. The mantra, because I say it often throughout the day, and it really works, especially with the energy I put behind it. Yes, I am so grateful and excited. I am divinely connected. The excitement techniques, having the image, exactly. Visualization and getting excited, very good. The vision board, right? The screensaver, right? And the connection of looking at the picture and provoking the excitement, very good. And manifesting, practicing praises in positivity, gratitude. Yes, God, be excited and thankful. Exactly. So yes, so what I'm seeing is that what resonates most with you all is the visualization meditation in your mind, the screensaver image that you're going to get, right? Thank you so much, Pri, for the badge. The screensaver image that you're going to get, the visualization meditation, getting excited, right? Giving praise and gratefulness to the Creator in advance. I saw that as well. What else did you all say? Well, you all got the main ones. You got the main ones. And then also don't forget other things that I did. Like, this may be different for you, right? So for me, I was looking for that approval letter. So every time I would open up my Gmail, I don't care what email I was opening, right? Could be junk mail, could be spam, I don't care. Anytime I opened that mail, I was seeing the word approved, right? So you might be looking to be promoted for a job. So every time you open that email, see the word you've been promoted, or whatever you want to envision for you getting that position, right? Or whatever style of communication you all use, open that style of communication. If it's text message, if it's email, if it's WhatsApp, if it's LinkedIn, open that thing every day and see the word you want to see as your approval. You've been promoted, you've been approved, you've been given a raise, whatever it is. See it. Okay? The mantra is everything. Yes. And you all should know that mantra by heart by now. Now, how to calm down. Know how to calm down, and who and what to be around and away from. Oh, yeah, you got that part of the story too. Yes, because you are the master of your life. So any negativity that may come into your life, you still have to be accountable for it, because it will interrupt the flow of the manifestation you're working on at the time. So you have to be very mindful of who you're around, what type of news you accept, what type of people you expose yourself to, what you have up and down your timeline. It has to be in alignment with what you desire. When I am manifesting and I'm in the depths of manifesting something, I'm eating it, I'm sleeping it, I'm drinking it, I'm everything, right? Of course, like, I'm not driving myself crazy to where, 24/7 it's about it. But yeah, it's on my mind often throughout the day. Often. I'm focused on it so much because I want to manifest it big, and I want to manifest it fast. I ain't got time. I don't have time. Alexa, next song. Alexa, next song. I want to manifest big, and I want to manifest fast. So I'm thinking about it often throughout the day. And I'm having a few bouts of excitement. Literally, it would be a surge. I'll be like, oh my God. Like I would have an excitement attack, if you will. I would have excitement attacks. Like how you have anxiety attacks? I would have excitement attacks throughout the day. And it worked. It worked. Again, I don't work hard physically. I'm a Libra woman. I don't like to work hard physically. But spiritually, I work hard. Spiritually, I'm like, universe, God, ancestors, whoever, everybody, all in together now. Make it happen. Let's go. I'm with you. Let's go. I'm focused. I'm locked in. I'm with you. I'm locked in. Let's go. Right? I work hard spiritually. I don't work hard physically. Right? So that's what I have to share with you all today. A new and better spouse. Oh, wait. I hope you don't have a spouse right now. A new and better spouse. I hope you don't have one right now. Sounded like that. I mean, good for you if you do, but I would hate for them to see that. She said she want a new and better one. Okay. She said the one she got right now is not working. Were the excitement attacks organic, or were you encouraging it by doing the physical expression? Two, both. So earlier I said some were invoked and some were organic surges, excuse me. Right? Some were invoked, where I would think about it. Well, I'm lying. It's a combination of the two. Because honestly, once I start thinking about it, I have no choice but to get excited. And of course, there will be moments like, honestly, there would be moments where, it was just not the time. Not now, not here, not now to do one of those surges. Not here, not now. And I would have to suppress it. I would have to suppress it. And, I would feel it surging up, boiling up like some water in the pot. And I would be like, chill, girl, chill, not now. Not now, we're at Publix. So it would be partly organic and partly because I'm thinking about it. And I'm just like, oh gosh, yes. Right? Like once I think about it, the surge would organically want to come up. So yeah, it was both parts. Organically and just thinking about it and then bringing about the feeling. Alexa, play high vibe meditation music. Is this the same as praising the Lord and being thankful in those moments as if the thing has already been done? Same thing. Absolutely. Same thing. It's the same thing. Whether you want to do it in a spiritual way or a religious way, however you want to do it, it's the same thing, honey. It's the same thing. If you want to attach whoever you praise to it, it's the same thing. Okay? Really, it's the spirit of gratitude. It is the spirit of gratitude and knowing that it is already yours. You hear this all the time with people who are master manifestors. You hear it all the time. Act as if it is already yours, right? Studies say that people that laughed, their health got better. It didn't matter if it was organic or not. You're right. Absolutely. Scroll up. Someone thank Moon Magic for their house. Oh, thank you, Queen. Let me see. Okay, what app or software are you guys using to create the image for the screensaver? You can use PhotoGrid, and obviously you can use Google or Pinterest to get your images. Please, guys, get your images today, man. Get your images. Get your images, please. Please, I'm telling you, if you want to live better this year, get those images. If you just want to live better this year, it's already going on the 3rd month of 2024. Time is literally light year flying. If you want to live better, one of the easiest ways you can do so is by getting those images. And then you can get into the more complicated things, which is not that complicated. It's easier than working a 9 to 5. It's easier, okay? It's easier. And the things I'm calling complicated is just doing the excitement surges, right? The excitement attacks. Using the alpha brainwave state, which is upon waking up, where you're kind of half asleep, and visualizing. Meditation. Every day. We meditate every day. I still meditate in my private group every day. Where are my private groupers? Every day. Meditation. Yes. If you don't know how to meditate by yourself, join the group. The resources are here for you, man. Y'all have no excuses. You have no excuse to to be living the same way you've been living in 2023 and before that. There's no excuse. Y'all see me grow. You guys see me grow. Y'all saw me in 2014 in my little 14,000 square foot house with hardly no furniture, doing my meditation and my yoga, dancing in something just like this, talking about some. Y'all saw me. Y'all saw me in my empty house. 14,000 square feet. Then y'all saw me upgrade to double the size in a newer, better house. Y'all saw that. You guys saw that. Now you see me here in this gorgeous, beautiful place. Y'all see me. The ceiling's so high, even on the normal. Look how I'm tall. I love high ceilings. I manifested high ceilings for myself. Even on a normal level, the ceilings are high. I can't touch it. I can't even jump to touch it. Sometimes I'm in houses where I can actually touch the ceiling. I'm 6'1". I could jump and touch your ceiling, or I could just reach up and touch your ceiling. I hate being in places like that because I'm tall. I hate being in low ceilings. And then you get over here and forget it. It's infinity. Right? Y'all saw me grow. This is not an overnight success situation, but I work spiritually to manifest all the time. You know why I work spiritually to manifest? Because I don't be having the resources all the time physically. I don't always have the resources physically. So I said, let me work with what I do have. I do know that I got power inside of me. I may not have, all of the resources, all of the money, or all of the connections, or I may not have those things with me right now to get the big dreams that I envision. I may not, but I know I got this. I got this in here. I got this. I got this. I got this. So I use my manifestation powers, right? When I had nothing and I was on welfare, I had my affirmations and I had my visualizations. And I was trying to find, I'm so sorry, my phone has been broken a few weeks. I got a house. So thank you for Moon Magic. Go, Queen! You are in my Moon Magic group. Yes! Yes, give thanks. Congratulations, guys. When you hear somebody manifest, you better congratulate them as if it is your own. That is a sign. You know how they say the creator is in the neighborhood? That is a sign. And inspired by you. Give thanks, Seth. Yes, I've been following for a very long time, and I've been in a summer solstice meditation. Yes. To that meditation, honey, I love that. Wall. Thank you. Can you share which group, Moon Magic or Manifest a Million Meditation? So the one that we do every day is Manifest a Million. I only do Moon Magic like once or twice a year, but it's always there for you to do on your own. So get both, because honestly, those who are in Manifest a Million Meditation, if they don't know Moon Magic, then they have to learn as we go along. But if they do own Moon Magic, they are already, they already have the prerequisite. Sorry, guys. They already have the prerequisite for being in the meditation group and how to think. You understand? So having Moon Magic allows you to kind of focus your mind the way you need to focus in order to manifest. But if you're in Manifest a Million Meditation, I give you those tools, but it comes here and there because the lessons change daily. Sometimes we'll have a weekly focus, a monthly focus. We always have a weekly and monthly focus. But then every day within the monthly and weekly focus, I'm coming in with different ideas on how to manifest and make it better and quicker. Thank you for creating a space for me to understand my magic. I am made fun of, looked at funny in my family. Now I am safe here. Thank you. My aunt Moon Magic has helped me so. Aw, Empress. Let me tell you, Empress. The same family members who make fun of you will be the same ones who come back and ask you how you did it. They'll be the same ones praising you later. I promise you, that's what happened to me. But luckily, I'm not gonna lie. You know who the top supporters of my Fem Magic products are? When I go to my back office and I look, who the top supporters of my products are my freaking family members. I didn't know that. And then when I looked, I was like, what the? This is my cousin. These my cousins. Shout out to Adana. She's the number one. My cousins are my top purchasers in my store. My family. I know everybody doesn't have that, but you don't have to listen to people who say, family won't support you. That's not everyone's story. Family, oh, they'll see you have your business and they'll be looking and they'll support. That's not my story. There are stories where family do support you. And let me tell you, years ago, when I first started, when I was a teenager, yes, my family are my top supporters of my Fem Magic products. They love them. They love them. They purchase, they buy them. They buy them. They don't say, my aunt, can I have some for free? My aunt, I'm coming over. Can I have, they don't ask for free. They support me. They buy my products, y'all. My family. So, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful. I know everybody doesn't have that, but I do. And I want to shine as the example to know that you can have family members who will support you. Right? Strangers are not the only ones who support you. They're not the only ones. And thank God for strangers, right? But they're not the only ones who will support you. Your family will support you too. Now, what was I about to say? And is Moon Magic have videos in the course? There are videos in the private group for the course, yes. Absolutely. Keep going, sis. Your tribe and community will have your back. Do it anyway. Do not listen to the naysayers. Block negativity. You hear that, Empress Yana? Exactly. Now listen, since attending your conference in ATL, I manifested an art exhibition. Yes, Layla, in New York next month. What? And produced a music video. I found myself after a divorce, and I'm forever thankful to you. Wow, I need to screenshot that. Wow. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, Layla. Look at you doing it. Bringing my sister to the next conference. Yes. Congratulations, Layla. Yes, everybody's congratulating you. So what I wanted to tell you too, right? When I first started, you know, manifesting and getting all weird and conscious and shit, I say it's weird because, you know, you become that anomaly in your family, right? It's kind of like being that black sheep. Yes, congratulations. And my mom was in her bed sick. Mind you, she's upset with me because I done changed my hair from being perm to growing locks. I started wearing African print clothing. This is me in high school, y'all. Straight trailblazing. Yeah, went from wanting to wear Guess and Polo and what else was out at the time? Jabot and what's that other one? What's Russell Wilson's girlfriend's line called again? I forgot. But anyway, yeah, Tommy Hilfiger, all of them, right? Baby Fat, FUBU, all of that. I didn't wear FUBU. What did I wear? Actually, nope, I didn't wear FUBU. I wore a Carl Kanai. Yes. So exactly, saving her money, right? So anyway, so I went from wearing all those brand name clothes that I couldn't even afford in the first place to then wearing African print clothing. I developed a relationship with my grandmother, my little evil grandmother, Elva, that's her name. And I had her sewing clothes for me. I would design the clothes and she would sew them up for me. And I was looking cute in my little African print clothing, okay? So mind you, like, so this is how I got weird, because I just started, I started speaking differently. I started wearing my hair differently. I stopped wearing the perms. I started to grow the locks. And the reason why I'm not rushing today is because Lotus doesn't have school. So I started wearing locks. I started wearing my African print clothing, long skirts. I would even make African print pants and have my little evil grandmother sew them up for me. And my mother started looking at me like I was crazy, okay? She started looking at me like I was crazy. I messaged you about life post-divorce. Wow, okay, very good. Help her out, Layla. So my mom was laying down there sick. I remember her. I went into her room and she sat up in her bed and she's talking like this. You know, when you're all congested and you're like out of it, she's like, So I was like, you sick? I went into the kitchen. I concocted some lemon, chopped up some garlic, put it in some warm water. Went to my mom, who looks at me like I'm crazy because I'm not the daughter who she's used to. Admiring and loving yourself with your I don't care walk. Yes. Right? Went to the kitchen, concocted squeezed some warm lemon, chopped up some garlic, put it in some warm water. And mind you, my mom is judging me because I'm not the, commoner. I'm not the commoner she knew anymore. Right? So I gave it to her. She drank it. And her behind was better by the morning. She was better by the morning. I bet you then she believed in the magic. Now here's another thing that happened. My same mother who's looking at me, looking down on me, right? My mother has always been loving towards me, but when I was going through that transitional phase into my consciousness, she did not like who I was becoming. She just, people like the familiar. Humans love to know that they can relate and they can understand what they're perceiving. She couldn't understand me, okay? She couldn't relate to me. She couldn't understand who is my daughter, right? And humans are also possessive. So because she didn't know who I was becoming, she didn't feel like I was her daughter. So she was dealing with, having to detach. She was dealing with feeling abandoned by me because my old self was leaving and my new self was arising. She was arising like the phoenix, right? So, when people see you change, they're not only upset that you're changing, they're upset that they have to deal with the abandonment issues within themselves of the old you who's leaving them. Sometimes that's the case, right? So I gave her that lemon and garlic, and that behind was well by the morning. She was sick at night and good by morning time from all my voodoo stuff. Yes, let's get into this side. Yeah, from the same stuff that they're like, oh, you work in voodoo and, What do you, who are you and what are you dealing with? And that's not your name. Your name is Petrova. Right? People would call asking for my aunt. She'd be like, who, Petrova? You know? And yeah, they were just completely against who I was becoming. But years later, them same damn crystals that I used to bring around the house, the rose quartz and the clear quartz and the hematite and the obsidians, right? And the jaspers and all of them, the same ones I used to bring around, years later, she's like, Petrova, what's this crystal? I find this crystal on Amazon. And I'm like, I don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. Okay? Natural is garlic is a natural antibiotic. Exactly. Right? She's like, what's this crystal? I'll be like, yeah. Oh, what's the crystal? Tell me. Tell me about the crystal. Of course I know the crystal back, left and right, upside down. Of course I know about the crystal. I'm like, oh yeah? That's a nice crystal. Right? It's kind of like, again, like the lion and the cub clawing at the lion. And even though that's my mother, I was the lion and she was the cub. Right? I'm gonna let you play. I'm gonna let you claw. Because I already know this. I've been there decades ago. Right? But I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna let you go through your discovery phase. So, yeah, she's Trini. My parents. End the live and then come back.